Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. President Buhari has never attended any school or had any certificates, says Buba Galadima. A former ally of President Muhammadu Buhari has revealed that Buhari never attended any school and has no certificates. Buba Galadima also claimed that the president was intimidating the judiciary in order to get a favorable judgment in the ongoing election tribunal. Galadima said there are two issues in that tribunal that they, APC, could not prove. The president has never attended any school, he has never had any certificate, and there was never accreditation in 6 states of the country and partial accreditation in 3 states. When you demolish that, the matter is in public pavilion. Is this government following the rule of law? No. He also accused the government of intimidating the judiciary, saying this government is intimidating the judiciary. You have heard in the social and print media of certain friends of this government visiting judges, trying to mold their opinion on the cases before them. So guys, this issue of a Buhari certificate, I don't know when it's going to go out of the public domain. When it's going to go out or when it's going to fade off and and be put to rest. It's always coming out and people always talk about, oh, the certificate, the saga, the certificate saga. This thing started since, I think, since 2015, when the president said he submitted everything to the military, and military debunks that nothing of such happened, that it was just a letter given to them. They don't have any certificate from that. But you as a people and we as a people, when we look at the whole thing thoroughly, this recent WAEC giving him certificates, the chief of staff going to the UK or writing to the UK or writing to the Cambridge, that he wrote to them that he should bring his certificates from Cambridge and all of that. Everything is shrouded in secrecy because, for people who are really objective, people who look at things thoroughly, if you really are not just, if you are just trying to be in the at the middle, that you don't really want to take side, you look at this whole thing thoroughly, you see that there's something that is not really clear about these certificates. They are just trying to cover up a lot of things. There's a cover up. Let me not just conclude. There's a kind of cover up because from the beginning, from going back and forth, you just know that something is wrong somewhere. I think that's the best way I can put it. Something is wrong somewhere. There's something that is not really being made hold open, because if really you have this certificate, of course nobody, it's not going to be taking this so long, going back and forth. And people that are packaging the president, they are just trying their best by all possible means to make sure that a lot of things are covered, but we cannot even pinpoint that this is the actual truth of the whole thing. For Galadima to be coming out to be saying and saying it emphatically, categorically, that this man does not have the certificate. Because if you could remember, Galadima was a very, let me say, was, yes, because he's no longer with the party again. He has been working with him since 2001 or since 2001 or since 2000 since 2001. So I think he should know better. If not, if really he knew him in 2001, but what happened, since when Buhari was growing up, are they of the same age group? A lot of people came out and testified that they went to the same school. That's is an evidence that he has that certificate, which is not really, it's neither here nor there, because you can't say because people really attended school. We have a lot of people that attended schools, and at the end of the day, they will just be there. Some people that have been rusticated from school, but for the shame of going back home, they'll just be there and they will be collecting money from their parents. That is what happens most times. For you to attend a school doesn't mean that you really finished. it's the certificate at the end of the day that really matters. And they have come out, even the president has come out, that you don't even need certificates to run to run for presidency or to go for the to vie for the position of the president. He has said it some weeks back. So it's been like, back and forth thing. But because Nigeria is a place where, anything goes, if you are influential, if you have what it takes to know the people, at the top, most times you will get away with a lot of things. And everybody will come and be telling you integrity, and all of that. We have seen a lot of people that are into business. They said they have a billions, multi-billion dollars of a business, overseas. And you see that Forbes, you know, keep inviting them. They go to all manner of seminars to give speech. But at the end of the day, you know, everything is being made open, that they are into fraud. So it's not by all of those things. And now that this man is saying he doesn't have this certificate, like, and again saying that a lot of his people, a lot of Buhari's friends, they are going to the judges just to model up things. That is what we always see in Nigeria. But at the end of the day, when somebody say he has integrity, and the people you surround yourself with, because it's like this corruption is being played, or is being done by proxy. You are not corrupt, but people around you are corrupt. They go for message. They go to message for you. They do this for you. But you don't come out, on your own to say, okay, I do this. And that is why, the perception that, oh, somebody has integrity, he's not corrupt and all of that, is just there. But people cannot really feel it, because in the reality, you are not seeing all of those things. As if somebody is, going about corruption, practicing corruption, but by proxy, because people do the biddings on your behalf. And that's why I see a lot of things, a lot of irregularities in this election. People did the biddings for them, for them, and at the end of the day, will come out, oh, he's not, he doesn't know anything, he doesn't know much. But you cannot be saying, like I said, if you say you don't eat beans, but you eat my, so how do you differentiate my from beans? So I don't know. The whole thing is just, everything is just upside down. And people have been going back and forth. But as far as this certificate thing is concerned, the whole thing is not clear. And Nigerians cannot, beat their chest that this issue of certificates has been dealt with properly. This issue of certificates has been dealt with properly. Nobody can boast of that. Everybody was just like, let's move on. I mean, what is the big deal about it? What is the big deal about it? But a lot of things, if you cannot take care of smaller things, how do we intend to take care of the bigger things? You can say, oh, it doesn't matter, let them go and sleep. What is all this certificate? Now, certificate person one chop. But meanwhile, now the children, people, the younger ones that are listening to all of these things, you think it's not going to have any effect. A lot of people will just have it in mind. After all, even if I don't go to school, even if I don't have that certificate, I can smuggle my way into the system, and everything will goes. And at the end of the day, I will still get what I want. You see that even the people that are doing the right thing, irrespective of, for the fact that there's this stigmatization about Nigerians, that Nigerians are this, Nigerians are that. We have a lot of good people, but you don't see them. But the people that you see are the people that are doing the abnormal things. People that are fraudulent, those are the people that the whole world see. But at the end of the day, people that are of genuine heart, genuine mind, doing things in accordance to moral and the constitution and law of the land, they are there in their numbers. People don't see them. So that is just my opinion on all of these things. But let's see how everything will still turn out at the end of the day. No matter how you try to cover up some things, very soon, one day, it will come out. You might be getting away with them. You might be thinking, oh, I'm smart, I'm this, I'm that, I have people supporting me, I have some backup. But definitely one day nemesis will catch up. If the laws are not there, that's where most of the time we just try to put everything back to God, because you will just be frustrated. You don't even know what to say. The people that are even supposed to do the right thing, that are holding the power to do the right thing, you see that most of the time they compromise. So where do you turn to? The institution that you think that will be able to take up some matters up, in a right direction. You see that most times they compromise, and there's nothing you can do. You just like feedback. People like, oh, Nigerians don't talk, Nigerians don't do this. The ones that have been talking, the ones who've been saying all of this, so how has it yielded good results? And people are like, oh, Yeah, someone is saying that is not absolutely true. Buhari had it up to senior secondary school level, but later dropped out for military enrollment career. He had no SSC certificate, but had school attendance. That's what somebody is saying. Nigeria politicians, when you run away from PDP to APC, you are singing like African bird. Of course, the person is right. All this while that Galadima has been with him, he never said anything. But because he's no longer with him now, that is who we are. We don't say the truth. When once we are benefiting from particular people, we tend to overlook all the flaws. We tend to overlook all the negative aspects of that person or of that institution. But as soon as we are no longer with them, we begin to see and begin to say things the way they are. But if you are with them, you don't say things the way they are. And that is the reason why most of the supporters now, because they are with them, or some people just blindly trying to support some people, but most of them, they are with them, supporting them because they are with them. Once they are no longer with them, it's a different ball game entirely. And that is what we are hearing from a Galadima. Someone says, please, now that he has been the president, why can we pray for him? In 2015, you said he is the best than good luck. Now things turn against you, then complaints, and you then complain. Why? He is very dishonest and heartbroken man. He only knew the man in 2011. How did he know about his education? They went to court, but don't wait for court verdict. If Buhari has ever attended any school, let him present his certificate. Oga Galadima knows more about Buhari's than all of you, coming here to complain or put things together. Go to the rank of a general. Anything is possible with the Fulanis. The British were in charge at that time. They were so anxious to strengthen Fulani and weaken other groups that even illiterates were recruited into the army. Their performance and conduct ever since proves the uncooked quality of soldiers of Fulani origin. How can anybody say Buhari didn't attend any school? He is the reason why whatever Galadima say about Buhari is rubbish. And you want everyone to believe you. Lies. Someone who raised to rank of general, old age is a problem. Nigeria, what a country. So guys, that is just what we've heard from people, and they are saying, some are like, oh, he has it, he doesn't have it, he has it, he doesn't have it. But what's, in my opinion, if we look at the whole thing thoroughly, we are not really, we can't be we can't be confident that this issue of certificates has really been well treated. That is my opinion. I would like to hear from you what you think about this Galadima statement concerning Buhari certificates. Please put down your comments in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.